Hello lovelies, welcome. I just wanted to show you very fast one of Mintay's very new paper collections. It's called See You in Paris. This is a very fun shabby chic style card, multi-layered, that I have designed, and it's going to be one of 4 very individual different cards in my first class for next year, 21st of January. And I just wanted to show you here quickly how I made this card. I sell all the products that I'm using. I'm only a small store, very boutique store, so I'm not a bulk store. I don't have it listed on my website, so don't even ask. I'm sorry. I really have it for my ladies, my customers, my frequent customers who come. But anyway, here's an idea. So I'm just putting the base layer on, layer 1 onto the base card, and then this is a little window. I'm sticking a little frame. I'm sticking onto a chippy, wrapping around some seam binding ribbon, and once that's attached, I will then use a little bit of cardboard on the back of this to lift up the frame. So cardboard's just from a good strong box that I save cuttings from. Here is some gauze. I'm just distressing a little bit, fraying off the edges, and that's going to get placed down with some double-sided tape. It's one of my favourite little techniques. I use this one a lot. There's no right or wrong. You just want a little bit of it to be seen. If it's so far underneath and you can't see it, then there's no point. So you make sure you can see a little bit of it. I'm just using Tombow glue. I think any craft glue here will work. Okay, now these are die cuts. See You in Paris die cuts by Mintay. I love these because they are already coloured and cut out for you. I've got the little suitcase there mounted up on some dimensionals, and the little metro sign again is on a bit of cardboard. It's just a faster, cheaper way to go. I love it. I use it a lot in my cards now. I just trimmed off the bottom of the metro sign just so it fitted a little better where I wanted it to go. And now I've got some dimensionals on the back of this little perfume bottle. Now, if you notice, I'm putting 2 layers of dimensionals, excuse me, on top of this one, excuse me, because I want it to be a little bit higher than the other 2 pieces. And I'm all croaky, sorry. Okay, there we go. And the little cat, dimensionals on one end, again 2 layers of dimensionals, bit of glue on her head, and then she'll balance and sit flat because she's half on the perfume and half not. I've got a little wooden cutout here, and a couple of, 3 of the blooms. Now, you can colour these. You can shade them in. You can dauber on ink. You can spray ink. You can do whatever you want. I left them the natural cream for this card. So I'm just placing them where I want to go. I do have a sentiment prepared, so I'm just about to attach some dimensionals to the back of that. I nearly didn't put a sentiment. A lot of the time I don't do sentiments now on my cards. I think If you leave it sentiment free, it's perfect for when you do need a card, and it's for any occasion. So not all of my cards in this class will have sentiments, but you will be given some if you want to use them. Just adding the little wooden bird there. That's not a Mintay product, that's just from my stash. So everything you see in this card will be included in your kit. You just need all the tools, the glue, the tweezers, all those bits. But everything else is included, including the bling and the ribbon. Okay, so I attached the first flower with my Tombow, and then I wanted to just speed it up and use a stronger, faster glue, which is also in my little shop. And what one's that called? That's my B7000. So that's a fantastic glue. Okay, now these tiny little feathers, I fussy cut them out of Mintay's 12 by 12 vellum sheets. They're $8 from my shop. They're not cheap, I know, but look how gorgeous they are. And one 12 by 12 sheet, you can see how far these little leaves, these feathers will go. Now that is a little petal I've got. I'm going to just sneak it in underneath there at the top because I can. I'm adding one more tiny little flower to the bottom here. And now it's time to add all the bling. So I've got little diamantes, beautiful little diamonds. And, excuse me, and you'll get plenty of them to use on this and all the other cards. And also some sequins. So just randomly placing them around the card. Few or as many as you like. And finishing off with a little bit of Wink of Stella, which I guess you could have gone before we did the bling, but doesn't matter. There we have it. I'm just adding a little strip of the paper from the add-on pack. This is from the 6x8 add-on pack. That was a scrap, and I've just used it from after cutting this piece for inside the card. So again, that will be included in your kit. And I've just got a cute little image here of some croissants and some cordial. I think it's cordial, some juice. And gluing that in. This is kind of essential because the card is top heavy at the front, so you need to add a bit of weight inside or at the back of the card. Now this part is purely optional. I'm just using some Copic Opaque White. It's just a white ink. And you can use white acrylic paint. You can do anything, and you don't even have to splatter if you don't want to. So there's the finished card, my loves. I'm going to show you quickly what I use. The blooms, they're $10 from my shop, and they're number 7. So they go a long way. This is the frame book. It's a 6x8 pack. It's got 3 lots of the same designs in the pad, and everyone doing my class will get random close sizes of the same. These are the die packs. You get 60 cut images. Gorgeous. Now this is another 6x8 add-on paper pack, and that's See You in Paris. So as you can see, I'll be using some of those, or have used them already in your cards. And this is See You in Paris, the 12x12 pack, which you will also have. This will be cut ready to put your cards together. These are the chippies. They're $11, and they are gorgeous. I've just cut out one so far for the cards. I'm not sure if I'm going to use any more, but I probably will. And just to show you a little bit more of the See You in Paris, that snuck in there. And there is the vellum, gorgeous. And that's the feathers. And as you can see, I only cut 3 feathers out. So that's how to make that shabby chic card. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Bye.